こんにちは、皆さん。お元気ですか? Hello, how are you? Today, anime video number 40, and I'm gonna talk about Tokyo Revengers. Tokyo Revengers. And this anime, it's so popular now in Japan. At first, in 2017, manga of Tokyo Revengers was published. But this year, 2021, it's so special year for Tokyo Revengers. For example, anime series on TV was from April 2021 till just now, September 2021, with 24 episodes. And in July this year, in July 2021, Eiga, this is a film or movie with actors, was on too in July. Eiga, this is film or movie. Eiga-kan, movie theater. But Eiga was in July, and the butai, it was in August. Butai, it means stage play or stage drama. So this was in August. So all of them in this year, in 2021. So in Japan, this Tokyo Revengers is so popular. The category of this film and or this anime is action. Action. Action, this action. And also suspense. Suspense. This is suspense. But there's a lot of violence. 暴力, 暴力, the first two kanji. 暴力, this means violence. And 暴力的, 暴力的, this is violent. This is in an adjective. 暴力的. Yeah, there's lots of 暴力, violence in this anime. But even so, it's so popular. And even so, I liked it. Many characters are yankee or furyo. What's these words means? Well, yankee with katakana, yankee, before yankee, it means white American people. But nowadays, it's so different in Japan. Yankee doesn't mean white American people. Yankee can be Japanese. Yankee and furyo, this is the same meaning nowadays. Well, at first, I'm going to explain you what is furyo means. This kanji fu, the first fu, it means the contrary. It is opposite. Fu. Ryo, this comes from yoi. I, this is I, adjective. Yoi, I, it means good. Good or well. So, not, this is contrary. So, not well, not good. So, furyo, this is about a person. Furyo is bad boy, bad girl, or bad youth. This kind of things. Furyo, about the people. Furyo. So the same meaning is yankee nowadays. Yankee, furyo. So bad boys. So there are lots of bad boys in these anime stories. Bosozoku. Bosozoku. This means biker gang, motorcycle gang. Well, it means bosozoku, this is biker, but not all the bikers are bosozoku. Because bosozoku, I'm going to explain each word, each kanji. Bo, it comes from abaremasu, abareru. Abaremasu, it means to behave violently. So not every biker behaves violently. So it's specific group. Bo, so to behave violently. So it comes from the verb hashirimasu. Hashirimasu, to hashiru, it means to run. Run. So run very quickly, very fast, and with maybe a little bit violent and noisy, this kind of persons. Well, zoku, this is the group of people. For example, we say kazoku with different kanji, ka with the house. Kazoku, it means family. So the people together. And zoku, so this maybe here, maybe we can translate like a gang. So biker gang, motorcycle gang. So maybe they drive so quickly, so fast, the bike at night, in the middle of the night, when it must be very silent, but they are so noisy. So lots of people, so they are bosozoku. And in this anime, bosozoku is here in this anime. Kenka. Kenka. Well, I have never talked about this word in any of my videos yet. So this time I'm going to explain you what is kenka. Kenka, it is quarrel. For example, quarrel between brothers, quarrel between husband and a wife. So this kind of thing, kenka. And the verb, kenka shimasu, kenka suru. So kenka. But also the fight. So fist fight like this is also kenka. Fist fight and the battle, it is also kenka. And in this anime, so there are lots of kenka. So yeah, lots of scenes of this kind of fist fight. So maybe young people like, young boys maybe like this kind of animes. Well, actually, I don't like kenka. I don't like it. I don't like it, kenka at all. But even so, I liked this anime because it was a very good story. But the most interesting thing in this anime is, I think it's because of time leap. Time leap. This is time leap. It is like the travel in the time. So it's so interesting about this one. It's because of time leap. There were lots of many animes till now about time leap. So now we're gonna remember them. And I think this kind of theme is so interesting all the time. Let's remember time leap animes. 時をかける少女. Oh, this was a very good one. 2006. 時をかける少女. Oh, so interesting. And テルマエロマエ. テルマエロマエ. This was comedy. Oh, really? You can get lots of fun with this anime or even in the movie. The movie was very good too. テルマエロマエ. 僕だけがいない街. This was from 2016. 僕だけがいない街. This in English title is erased English title. This was a real suspense, and you think, oh, it's a kind of a mystery, a little bit suspense. 僕だけがいない街. It was good too. 色づく世界の明日から. 色づく世界の明日から from 2018. I think English title was The World in Colors. This was a very beautiful anime. I liked it so much. 2018, so beautiful anime. The girl comes from the future. 色づく世界の明日から beautiful one. And Steins Gate from 2009. But this was very long one. There were many Steins Gate in the many episodes and many types. I liked this one so much. I loved it. Maybe many people liked Steins Gate. This was a really good anime. And Tokyo Revengers, in certain way, it's quite similar to Steins Gate. The reason why I said this Tokyo Revengers is quite similar to Steins Gate, it's because of 目的. 目的, this is the reason or the reason or the objective of this time leap. Why does he do lots of time travel? Well, it's to change destiny. To change destiny. Destiny is 運命. Because he wants to save the life of the loving person. So 運命. So he wants to save the life. Because if the present, it's not good. Present, it's not good. Because the loving person is dead. So he wants to change it. then he goes back to the past and he changes something, and to maybe then it would be okay. Then he comes back to the present. Yeah, it's better, but maybe just not now, but maybe in 1 week later she dies, so it's not enough. So he goes back to the past again and again and again and many times. But each time when he comes back, the present has changed. And it's so interesting to see these changes. I'm going to tell you just a little bit of a story. Not all, but it's just in the beginning. Well, 主人公, this is main character. Main character, 主人公, is a boy, 26-year boy. 26-year boy, 主人公. And his name is Takemichi. Takemichi, but with this kanji. And this is quite amazing for me, because this kanji we usually pronounce Budo. Budo, it means martial arts. Martial arts, Budo. But with this same kanji, this boy's name is Takemichi. So he's 26 years old. He doesn't have any good job. Only he's working like a part-time job. And so he considers himself as a loser. He doesn't have any good job. He doesn't have a girlfriend. So he thinks his life is not good enough. He's a loser. And he is quite weak. 弱い. 弱い. This is the adjective. He's quite weak person. One day, he was watching the TV news, and he heard like this: Tachibana Hinata and his brother Tachibana Naoto were assassinated in their house. When he listened to it, Tachibana Hinata, she was my first love. Well, she was first love, yes, and the first love and his only love, because she was the only person that was really his only love. And how can we say the first love? Hatsukoi. Being the first kanji hatsu, it comes from the hajimemasu or hajimemashite. Hajimemashite, it means how do you do? Hajimemashite, how do you do? So the first time, hajimemasu. Koi, this is love. Koi, love. So first love, hatsukoi. So now he knows his first love was assassinated. So he was thinking, oh, this is not just. So there's no justice here, because this girl was so good girl. Like this, he was sad. And now he was in the train station, and on the platform. And the train was entering into the station. But just this time, somebody pushed him. So he fell down. He fell down to the train. So this is the last. He thinks, oh, this is my last. I'm gonna die. Because it's quite obvious he's gonna die. There's no escape. So, but in this moment, he was thinking, his consciousness was so strange. He was thinking, oh, I wish I could see her again in that time. Like this. But when he just like woke up, and he was dead. So he think, oh, it's strange. But maybe he thought, well, maybe I'm dying now, and maybe this kind of things might happen. I'm gonna die just now. So maybe I'm just traveling in all my past. But this is all inside of my mind. He was thinking like this. But actually, it wasn't like this. Actually, he just went to the past just 12 years ago. But the same day, same month, just 12 years ago. And he was so different. His hair was so blonde. because he hair dyed, so he was blonde, just like a bad boy. So so he went back to the past with time leap. So in this new world for him, well, not new world, it's the past world, he meets his friends, lots of his friends, and so um, and their friends are also Furyo or Yankee. But actually, I say Yankee or Furyo, but not because they behave like Furyo. But actually, I think they are very very good boys, and their friendship, Yujo, is very good. So and also this Takemichi is in the 14 years old, but his mind is 26 years old. He meets also Mikey. Mikey is a very, very handsome guy. Handsome or ikemen, very good looking guy. And he's a boss, the boss of the gang boss. So, like a Yakuza boss, because everybody is saying, oh, Mikey-sama. Everybody is bowing late like this. He's so かっこいい. かっこいい. It's so cool. Everything what he does is so cool. And also 強い. He is the strongest boy. Very strong. So the past, the life in the past was so interesting too. And in the park, he sees a boy and he was suffering from the bullying just this moment. So there are lots of, not lots of, some boys around him and they were doing bullying. So Takemichi helped him from this bullying. So after that, they were talking. And this young boy is around 10 years old, so young boy, and he's saying, thank you very much. My name is Naoto. And Naoto, do you remember? He is the younger brother of his first love. So this boy was the younger brother, Naoto. So they were talking. And in the park at night, Takemichi was telling him, maybe you might think I'm crazy, but I'm gonna tell you one thing. I don't know why, but I came from the 12 years in the future, and now here, and I'm gonna tell you, just today, but 12 years after today, 12 years after, but today, this day, you are gonna be assassinated together with your sister. And at the same day, I'm gonna die too, because someone pushes me to the train on the platform in the station. This is gonna happen. So please take care of your sister. Please take care of her. So this young boy, Naoto, was listening to him, but so seriously, and he believes him. So he just said, please take care of your sister. Then they shake their hands. But it's so strange because shaking hands is not the usual thing in Japan. In Japan, we are just doing like this, lei. We do bows to greet. But this time, Takemichi gives him the hands and Naoto, and with this moment, when they are shaking hands, Takemichi is going back to the present. So this akshu, this is the shaking hands. Handshaking, we say akshu. This akshu with Naoto is really the trigger to go back to the present and in the future too. When Takemichi woke up, he was not dead. He was lying in the bed in the hospital. And there was a boy, and he introduced himself. Takemichi-san, I am Naoto. Well, he was Naoto. Naoto saved Takemichi from the death because he knew that someone was going to push him in that day. This is why Takemichi didn't die. So Takemichi, no, Naoto, this young boy, he told him, well, just because you told me all the stories, I studied a lot to become a very good detective in the police. So now I'm alive. But so sadly, my sister was assassinated. But anyway, this Naoto could change some part of the future. So they were talking and talking. When they were going to say goodbye, they did this handshaking again. But in this time, again, Takemichi went back to the past. So they now knows this akshu, this handshaking, is the really trigger for the past, or to go to the past, or to go back to the present. Because now Naoki is very intelligent, so he tells Takemichi all the things that he investigated to Takemichi, so that maybe you can change the world, this world again. So please go back, but just the same day, not one day later, one day before, just the same day, 12 years of the difference. So this is going to be the story. I just talked to you about the first part, just the beginning of this anime story. It's really interesting, right? And I watched 24 episodes of this anime, the first season. Oh, the last one was just, why? Like this. So I want to see continuously, but maybe I must wait for several months. But it's so amazing. I think you're gonna like this anime very much. I told you Takemichi was a quite weak boy, and he's kind of loser. But doing this time leap many times, he is gonna change. He changes a lot, and that is very good one, because this time leap is so important for him to save his first love. So to save this very loving person, so very good girl. So he does everything. He does with all of his heart. If he must fight, he fights with all of efforts. Even he got lots of injured. It doesn't matter, because the life is more important. So this kind of thing is so amazingly good. That's why I like this anime very much. I think you like it. So I think you like it too. If you liked this video, please give me a like, and if you didn't subscribe my channel, please do it. And if you share my videos with your friends, that will help me a lot. Please do it. And now I'm gonna speak all the time in Japanese, even if you don't understand or no, it doesn't matter. You can hear the Japanese sounds, and if you can understand it, it's very good. And if you don't, it doesn't matter. Maybe something you might catch it. いかがでしたか？今日は東京リベンジャーズについてお話しいたしました。私もこの東京リベンジャーズのアニメを24まで見て、もうびっくりしました。すごかったですね。もう早く続きが見たくて、たまらないです。もしこのビデオが気に入ってくださったら、ぜひいいねボタンお願いいたします。それから私のビデオをお友達にシェアしていただけたら本当に助かります。どうかお願いいたします。それからチャンネル登録をまだなさってなかったら、ぜひしてくださいね。お待ちしていますよ。では、 また会いましょう。じゃあねー。